Okay, so the crew's just dropped me off here in the living room, and I've got to survive here for 7 days with nothing but my camera equipment and this beer, and it's not even full, and just the normal stuff that you would find in the living room. It's going to be a long 7 days. See, my feet keep getting in the way of the remote control. It's something you've always got to be careful about here. It gets in the way, and then the box can't get the signal. And so sometimes you have to put your feet down. And you can do this for hours at a time. I'm currently rationing the beer. You really don't know when you're going to find your next beer out here. Some say, oh, you should never go into the living room without a six-pack. But maybe you didn't have a choice. Maybe you didn't know you were going to be in the living room for that long. So really, if you find yourself with just one beer, what's the proper rationing? A lot of experts say one sip every 30 seconds. I think given the conditions, that's a little excessive. If it was different, go for it, but I say no more than one sip every 50 seconds or so. If you're gonna get lost in your living room, I recommend you when you first set out, don't make it a Saturday morning, because there is not anything on. All right, that's it. I can't stay here any longer, I mean, we've got a whole 6.5 days to go, and there's no way I can make the entire 6.5 days here in the living room. I'm gonna have to try to make it to the kitchen. It's not the smartest move, but sometimes when you're out surviving, you just have no choice. So let's go. We're going to pack up our things. You never know when this is going to come in handy. I've done lots of things with these. I've borrowed batteries from one to put into the other. You really just never know when they're going to come in handy. So. All right, I think we're ready to go. And this would be a lot easier if I didn't have all this camera equipment to lug around. Frankly, sometimes I've got to hold my arm out like a couple of feet. And like I say, it would be a lot easier if I had a camera crew following me around, but I don't, because I do this on my own. All right, we're in the kitchen. Didn't know if we were going to make it there for a while, but we did, and I'm just going to see what's around. There's got to be some berries or something in here I can eat. Looks like Looks like a common apple. There's a little soft spot on it. Frankly, even if it didn't have that soft spot, I probably wouldn't eat it. If you're really desperate, if it's all you've got, you can do it. But I got to tell you, I just don't recommend it if you have any other options. Now, this is a common refrigerator. This one looks, at first glance, you're thinking, oh, hey, there's lots of stuff in there. But really, when it gets down to it, when you take out all the unedible stuff down here, I mean, this is just, animals don't even eat this stuff, you know? So really, it kind of limits the options. Got some uncooked tortillas. That'd be great if I had a fire, but I don't have a fire here in the refrigerator, you know, so that really, it does me no good. Very commonly we'll find cheese in here. Cheese is a great source of nutrients. This will do. Get a little bit of protein in me. And with this, I ought to be able to make it at least another couple of days. It'd be nice if I had something to go with it, but sometimes you just have to make do out in the middle of your house. So, yeah, great find. I got to say, I'm thrilled to have found this cheese. This is going to make a great dinner. Now, see if maybe we can find something to warm up this cheese, because yeah, I'm afraid it's going to get cold in here. The AC has been acting up, and it'd be nice if I had a nice warm meal tonight. All right, it's getting dark. I need to get a little rest before sunrise, to get up early and see what's on. So I'm looking for a place to crash, and I think I've found something that'll probably do. You can see here behind me there's some type of bed structure. It's not ideal, but you can make use. I could probably throw some hay on here or something, and maybe get some covering overhead, and I think it'll do. Man, I slept like shit. In the middle of the night, there was like some noise. It was like a dog or something at the neighbor's house, and I just could not get any sleep in the bedroom. So I came back out here to the living room, totally unprepared, and just had a horrible night of sleep. It's going to be a tough day, really long day.